Kwa nguvu. Mtoto anaonekana.
The women rights committees started as a model that facilitate women's rights, property rights, political rights. And specifically, the women's rights committees are elected by the majority of women in the village. Now we have about 42 women's rights committees, and the women in the village, they meet, they discuss issues like domestic violence, land rights, land alienations, political processes. And these women, traditionally, Maasai women lack a forum to meet and discuss their own issues.
Wamama wa Kimasai kwa kweli hawana haki na ardhi. Hawana haki na ardhi, kwanza kabisa tukijua tu kwamba mama wa Kimasai anategemea sana mzee. Kwa hiyo kila kitu yeye anajua, mzee ndiye anajua. Hata masuala ya ardhi wamama wanajua ni mambo ya wazee. Hata mikutano
mirore nkituaga ngishu tarmasai ikiari ngirone rore ngirana jana analora na nuba inyangu ngine tanalore bara ubone mshiri eranole mene ngiroko hata deniki ni ngangara ine yore ngara na rashida na kali ya deki kiara na malejo endimirana je kake ngishu tondo mono ata na yena rasuru no alawa ora na rasalawa na keji nteira hendrasar nitahole oiwakilisha anaromononi oiwakilisha lawa pekwelele akiwakilisha kendomononi ambishia kinoni pelio yake enkinyishu endomononi aliajo emele pemirahiki lawa ashu nyorora ngaya gelkona ngarungu jira bumperu magira hori aigana iriaro lawa.
The objective or the philosophy of these women's rights committees is to make sure that women are actively participating in the land rights issues, like making sure that the land is no longer alienated. They also make sure that any deal to do with land, they have to be part of it. Also to mobilize the women to become part of the political processes. For example, they have to make sure that there are women representative in the village government, there are women representative at the ward level, and there are women representative at the district level, and they are specifically speaking issues that are important and they are affecting women. And like issues of property ownership, issues of early marriages, issues of forced marriages, and issues of domestic violence. And the other big issue is really to make sure that domestic violence cases are reported, and there is no fear of a woman going to the police to talk about the harassment that happened to her. The women's rights committees are doing so many activities, and we found that they are very effective. For example, normally when there is a domestic violence case, for example, when a husband dies, the woman might get a lot of problems, or their livestock or property will be owned by the relative of the deceased. But the women rights committees now have taken that role to make sure that if there is any problem like domestic violence or property problem between with the women, they discuss in the community as women, and they bring it forward. And they go to the village government, which is another legal entity that is supposed to support the development in the village as well as resolve conflicts.
Kake ore tenkaraki ina kieru adol entomononi nabo apa nainyala ormoruo asioki nibor ormoruo lenye near nemut inkishu naa kinyi enkayieni enye nibung apa arr nemut inkishu nelotu entomononi enkijiji tesumai nelotu amirisho. Ore naa peelotu amirisho naa kelotu ele payian temerai nelotu nibukoo ndaikin oonkera enyenak nepuo apa aibukoo taata. Neeku ore tenkaraki ina ong'on apa nikinoto ina kiteng'eno nanyo nanu adumu ntomonok nikinyototo taata aasujaki ormoruo ang'. Nekipuo ajing enkiguana naipot irpayiani. Naipot irpayiani ake duo laa nkang'itie botorok orkutitik.
nekipuo ajing ina kiguana nkolong'i are. Oomari ake ele payian tenimincho ena tomononi migurra niarita nikien iyie. Nejo ninye orpayian ninche epuku tenaang' ninche elo peemikienieni. Basi nitupukuni ina tasat metaa ninye taata nchi natii enkang' enye openy enkijiji ang'. Nishori nkishu enyenak. Neeku kijo ashe tenkaraki ina kiteng'enuta apa amu kinoto ekong'wan nkituak.
Olewa ata ninche ejito kamaa enegolu ntomonok megor iyiok metaa ata ninye itu ebaya enkiteng'ena atua lewa metaa ata naa masikini naleng eyieu neretokini.
These men are particularly, most of them are traditional leaders or influential men who believe or trust in women and believe that women are equal partners. And these men, the role specifically of these men is to advocate the right of women in the community.
Ore apa yiok entoki edukuya nikitang'asa atum peelotu ayaki yiok PRT ena ng'eno naa naboishu. Ore naa taata peepuo aaponu kuna rishat neetuoki naa taata aiteng'en iyiok entoki naji haki naa kishiakinore peerisio esipata olee wenenkitok. Ore naa taata peekipuo aaponu aabaiki inewueji nikiponu naa apa yiok aajo orbarasa loontomonok. Pooki piidim aikuna teniking'as ajo naboishu olewa lang' amu inakata ake elo aitashe ena sipata. Ore naa peekiponu yiok aaponu aibung'a nikinterr aaku ekitang'asa yiok nikiponu aayiaya ntomonok, sirkali enkijiji nikintutum olaiguanak lemila likiata. Ore peekiponu aitutum nikiponu aanyorrakino nchere ore kuna baa naa isidan tenikipuo tenebo.
We've come to see results as the program goes forward, especially when we came to join the men and the women to share and discuss their issues. The men have come to realize that even women can own, they have the right to own property. And that's why the traditional leaders have reduced their rigidity and have accepted women in their cultural aspect to own property, to participate in decision making in meetings without the segregation that had been there before.
Tenelo entomononi peetum enyamali ormaasai eara orpayian lenye eoruni nkishu enyenak nikidumunye ilaiguanak aapuo aaretoki ina tomononi peemeoruni nkishu enyenak peetumoki ataramatie nkera enye onkulie kinyalat pookin naalio ajo erumisho toontomonok neretoki ilaiguanak peemeas ina toki.
Iretito hake ina kinyang'anyiro kira ilaiguanak. Ore ena naai naji entasat nemeeta ormoruo iyiok aitasheki haki mekure ejung'i nenyamali enye ometua metaa eeta haki tine. Ore enainyal ormoruo naa yiok aang'adu tinaang' meshomo aitashei atum haki toonkishu enyenak toonkera enyenak.